Good to see you for another episode of DOScider. Took a little bit longer than I meant to in the stream starting phase here. Beginning to wonder if I'd fallen deeper into the paint hole. I did do that. I had actually ended up falling a little bit deeper into painting my minis. But I was a little longer on the stream starting here too because I wanted to go and get water. But I have the boy. But welcome everybody, good to see you. This is DOScider, the ranking of DOS games. Off of my heart. I can't move with cat on lap, it's not allowed. It's a shame that I cannot move. I really wanted something to drink. Hi. But after sitting here for like almost 10 minutes, I was like, okay, I really need to get going. And you are just snoring. He had his head down and was like sleeping a minute ago. This is our ranking of DOS games though, like I said. If you're a sub or a patron, you can put in a DOS game a month that I have to rank. It is inside of the Discord, which is free for everybody, but there's a special sub-only room where you can make some suggestions and things like that. Oh. Are you a sleepy baby? People are calling you sleepy baby. I think you are. But you can always add those on there. We've got a bunch of games requested from various subs and patrons today. And let's go over our top 10 and the bottom 10. You can also look at them at DOScider.neocities.org and see the whole list yourself. We have Data Tentacles still at number 1, Doom number 2, XCOM, UFO Defense at 3, NetHack, MechWarrior 2, Maniac Mansion, Wing Commander, Star Wars Dark Forces, Betrayal at Krondor, and Command & Conquer. And our bottom 10, which also has not moved in a little while. Every time I say that, I curse myself. But we've got a lot of requests today, and people have been requesting good games, mostly, when they're not boiks. Who I love. We have Scunny Lost in Space, our final Scunny entrant on the bottom 10. At least for now. We do still have a Scunny game to do. Oh, hi. Thank you. We have Scunny Lost in Space, The Castle of Dr. Malvado, Terror in Christmas Town, Industrial Killers, Snapperazzi, The Fortress of Dr. Radiaki, Flintstones, The Jetsons, First Person Pinball, and All Dogs Go to Heaven. I think it's harder to rank the bottom end of this list now than it is to rank the top end at this point. Hi. You're still like an hour and a half early for actual food. Yeah, stare down like you're... That's not what you were looking for. Definitely not. Alright, let's go with our first game. This one was requested with a fuck it. Much like how my wife said yes when I asked her if she wanted to marry me. And it's Mechwar from Loaf Sneeze. The exact wording was, fuck it, time for Mechwar. My understanding of this, there's no manuals for this. It is freeware by a single dev, as far as I can tell, because it's by a Klaus Breuser. And it looks like, and seems like, the most esoteric 90s-ass version of unlicensed Battletech you can possibly get. Hi. Oh, I'm being bitten. Okay. Sorry, that hand was not allowed to be on the keyboard. It needed to be petting. Excuse me. Oh. So yeah, there's absolutely no music. You can design conflicts by, like, Selecting maps. I know. What? Hi. Yeah, this is just straight up some German dude selected, made a battle tech for DOS. Yeah. Hey, Skennedy, good to see you. So I can just be like, I'm just gonna put in, I don't know, I can put in a Tillbox or a Titan or a Marauder 2. I'm gonna make it this one. There you go. There's now a mech there. It should turn on there. You can turn, it'll enter in on turn 5. So there's like some really neat commands here, it seems. Up, bud. Right, space is done. I'm like, oh, mech number 2 will be a... There's a lot of options, as it turns out. 1996 Battletech. Ooh, let's put in the Black Killer, which will be here. This will be red side. And you can have it appear on turn 3. So you can do all that kind of stuff. So there's like a whole little make a conflict. There's apparently, I don't know about the make warrior stuff. Did it just freeze? It might have. Nope, there we go. Mechwar warrior module. Wow. So yeah, you can just do their, miscellaneous edge, APs, SPs, damage thresholds, I'm guessing Black Knight is what the Black Killer is supposed to be. This seems like it's for the old RPG, yeah. Wild. So you got that. You can do ground design and make your whole map. So you can like reinforced building. And then pick current ground, so I can just keep playing more reinforced buildings? Or, no, because I... River... Interesting. I got fire. Put a fire there. How good is the random map gen? That's a good question. Let me just see. So how... I'm not quite sure what the pick current ground ends up being. Can lay down a bunch of mines, or make a, like, I mean, there's so much ground. More river. God. Just like 30 river tiles, you know, like you would. Let's do a full random map. Not a whole lot on this one. Okay, that's a little more interesting, I'd say. But yeah, wow. Whole ass, like, map creation, mech creation, mech warrior creation, setting up, like, conflicts, sort mech, setup, change message delay, toggle sounds. Sounds are on, GIFs are enabled, toggle phase windowed. Abort changes. And what is mech convert? I don't even know that one. Huh. Yeah, I have like a whole damn setup here. And here, yeah, you can design every single mech custom if you want. Mechwar. Oh, you think he might have had this and just not been able to figure it out at the time? Yeah. Yeah, GIF was a pretty new file format at this time. This thing seems really advanced. Also, like, exceptionally esoteric. You're not going to get a manual for this. This is just figure this shit out. And then we can just go into Mechwar. Oh. Blue, you have been ordered to destroy a small research station near a lake. Testing the abilities of Big Jim, your atlas. You've decided to try it alone, coming through a narrow pass in the mountains. Find the station as predicted, together with several mechs protecting it. Another boring day on guard duty becomes lethally exciting when you see a skull-faced atlas appear. And you get a whole lot of credits, it seems. Yeah, no, this is, yeah, German as hell. Absolutely. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's selecting. So you can select pilots for everybody. You can, like, surrender. You've got info. Oh, it'll tell you if you have line of sight. It'll tell you everything that's on that mech spot and everything. The whole mech, all of its armor, right, left, like, I'm guessing this is armor and structure. I've actually played Tabletop Battletech, so I get this a bit, but it's a lot. Long-range missiles, yep, that's a Whitworth. That's what it is. Yeah, for the Hall of Heroes actually saying full names and cities is something. Yeah, no, 2 Irbies and a Whitworth do not seem like they would be able to have a good time against an Atlas. And so then you can choose walk and run or jumping. Man, they didn't even put jump jets on their Atlas. Who would do that? Urban mech, fall down, go boom. I tried to go through the river in a run, which requires a pilot roll. I don't know what the twist is, because it seems like it just goes to next mech if I do that. Fire. So you can choose to fire by, like, doing this and picking a spot. I have to imagine that that is... Yeah, we'll hit it with our small laser, sure. Yeah, no line of sight. No, I understand that it's torso twist. Yes, thank you. I do get that that's what the command is. What I'm saying is that when you press left or right, it does not actually turn. It just goes to a new mech. Thank you. This is 1992, yes. Well, let's stand. Select new facing. Sure. See, like, this is what I don't get. I don't know why, like, how can I twist here, then? Because it's showing, like, I can press left or right. But pressing left or right just goes to the next character, essentially. See, like, yep. And then it just goes to the next round. So I'm not sure what to do with that. Let's fire LRM 20. Need an 8 to hit. Fire. Yes. Dang. Too far for AC-20. Alright. Done with the Atlas. Hi, buddy. Go ahead. I know, I see you. What? What? Oh. I'm not sure. Okay. Info. What are these exactly? Grass hex, you have line of sight. It's covered in rubble. Okay. So I think that we still get line of sight through that. Like, would I be able to see this? You have line of sight. Okay. So I have to imagine this is torso twist, but nope. Yeah, up, down don't work. I'm not sure what it wants for a twist. And you'll never know because it's German. If you were really into Battletech at the time, this had to be rad as hell. At the same time, it is real esoteric and very bare bones. It's both got, like, everything that you would want in it, and also, like, no real polish, per se. Yup, that'll fuck up Whitworth real bad. How are they outside of our firing arc? Dang. 3 out of 7. Oh, those ones are medium lasers. Yes. Okay, so those would be rear-facing medium lasers. Gotcha. I forgot that there was a... Yeah, I forget the ones that have guns that point backwards. Oh, that's interesting. Not all of the damage went on at the same time. We already lost that torso, which is not the way... Like, it might have been the way that Battletech worked back here. But generally, all of the firing went on at the same time. You have to press space, then enter. Space, turn it on. See, like, that's outside of our firing arc. I mean, I guess we'd need to torso twist, but I don't know. I wish that we could figure out how to torso twist. It might just not be simulating it for some reason. Alright, get in behind them. It's our only chance. This is certainly neat in a way. See, like, how do we twist here? I just don't know what it wants from us. I have a thought that maybe it cares about numpad controls. Maybe. Nope. Walking through an enemy mech. I didn't walk through it. I jumped. I wonder if the button is doing the twist and there's no visual indication. Maybe. Hard to know. Ooh, missing on 5s. Ouch. That urban mech is not looking good. Well, thank you. I was going to fire, so I appreciate you clicking that for me, buddy. I've never gotten to fire rear-facing lasers. Immediately missed with them the first time ever. Oh, bud. Also, it's surprising that that other mech, like, it showed them going down, and this mech didn't go down even though it lost its leg, which is, it would go down. Oh, it can. Okay. How about... Can we turn and actually punch? Yeah, I was gonna say, you can't reach your target with your left fist. You should be able to reach it with one of them, right? Oh, but I fired with the other one, probably. So, if we kicked... I wonder if I can actually kick behind us. I'm like, yeah, because you can only kick in the front, right? However... Haha! Kicks at the Atlas and hits! Oh, now the urban mech falls down. Gotcha. So now it's that's accurate that it falls down after everything else. But it should have happened earlier. Weird. We'll be done. That's good. Everyone's just in fire mode. Wow, that was a lot of real bad hits. Gyro damaged, fell down, ouch. That AC has been real inaccurate, though. Tragic. Just tragic. Oh, wait. And we can fire rear-facing lasers. Possible for this Atlas to actually win this fight because of this. Or lose this fight because of this. Oh! Hot damn. Those Urbies, though. Hold up. hold? Holy shit, this Atlas is actually kind of... This fell down sprite's pretty good, yeah. Atlas is kind of getting its shit kicked in. Let me see. Left torso, no armor. Center torso, no armor. Left leg blown off. God, gyro head. Okay, so I can kind of actually read this. I get it. So there's hip actuator, lower leg actuator, and foot actuator. These are our crit rolls. God, this game is very esoteric. If you don't know the board game, I don't know how you would play this. Even then, it's real hard. I think that there is a piloting roll for being kicked. I would think, but maybe it's doing it in the background. It's hard to tell. That's part of the problem with this, is not having any understanding as to whether or not it's doing like certain calculations in the background and then going to do them later, or if it's just didn't simulate that part of the game. It seems like it's trying to simulate everything. I was laughing about this Atlas getting its shit kicked in. And these numbers are its armor. These are its structure. It is not getting its shit kicked in. It is barely scratched. Right. I mean, 10 points of damage. That is adding up. That Irby stood up with no leg and a gyro hit. Yeah, I don't think it's simulating everything. Man, that AC-20's just never hit. That sucks. And rear-facing lasers. Out of curiosity, how is this Whitworth doing? 0 armor in center torso. No right torso, no right leg. Or no right arm. Left torso has 12 points. Left leg is almost blown off. Not looking great. That Atlas is starting to cook, yeah. Yup. This Atlas is gonna lose is what's gonna happen. Yeah. Kick him. Oh my god, Atlas fell down. Okay, so I think that it is. It is doing the piloting checks in the background. And it shuts down. Oh my god. Oh. I did the stupid thing and tried to stand up. Or tried to walk. I should have just stood there. Why did I try and walk? I accidentally pressed walk, and it has a gyro hit and no leg. It can't hopscotch that well. Nope. There we go. Oh man, I would be actually angry if I was playing real tabletop BattleTech right now and this Atlas was losing this bad. Kick him! Oh! That's not great. Unconscious. Okay. Well, I tried to twist. Let's see if that works. Because people were speculating. Yeah, no, it's outside of our firing arc. Weird. I don't know how to get the torso twist working. How is that thing still alive? Atlas is going for world record heat. Yeah, there we go. Oh, because it exploded, so now it actually damages the area around it too. Nice. I'm not sure if what arm or torso any of these weapons are in off the top of my head. Because you would be able to still, like, use your arm even from this weird arc facing, even if we can't torso twist. Well, that seems pretty bad for that. There is now no longer anything to truly fight against. Yup. This Atlas. It's got a small laser that it can't do anything with. Oh, alright, that other Herbie woke up. It is possible. Stand. It falls down and dies. Falls down and does it. We have to have twisted the ACs in the Great Torso. I don't think that we did. I think somehow it's counting that as in the firing arc. There's no way that we twisted, because that's never worked before. I'm doing, like, very, very stupid moves, because why not? Ah, right, of course. There we go. I was like, how on earth? Ooh, and has died. Ouch. Kind of wild that thing had lived as long as it did. Blue side won! It was almost certainly ending that way. That being said, it was actually way closer than we imagined. That Atlas did get knocked over. It did not have a lot of armor left. No, we will not play again. That's Mechwar. Honestly, if we could figure out how to torso twist and learn, like, some of the more weird, esoteric, and intricate things that it is trying to do, it's like a really interesting and well done way to simulate, like, tabletop BattleTech. It looks like it simulates pretty much everything you would want, and you can even do encounter design and stuff. It's definitely one of those things where it was like, you went on a BBS back in the day, and then there was, like, a whole thing about how to use it, and then you would, like, play by email with people and stuff, I'm sure. Because there was the, like, Mech Connect or whatever that had some kind of, Telnet-looking system in there. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was something like that. Just not actually working anymore. Really, really cool. You were looking for the play-by-email option on there? Yeah. Yeah. Cat, what are you doing? No. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Here. Buddy. Yeah, you found a piece of lint that you wanted to eat. I know. How about this? On your own? He's like, no. But that lint, though. The lint that you pulled out of my mouth. I need that. He's looking for it still. Come on up. Come on up. I'm ranking this game. I gotta figure out where my heart says it deserves to go. Come on. Look. There's one. Come on up. Yeah, I don't know where I'd put this. This one's interesting because it's, like, super bare bones in a way. Like, again, like, no music, very little sound. The actual art is pretty much ASCII, like, just barely up from that. But everything else it's trying to do is exceptionally complicated, and it seems to nail it. This is a laser-focused, like, niche game for a very specific person. Go ahead, tap. There you go. Good boy. Okay, tap. Tap. There you go. Good boy. Okay, you can have the rest. There you go. Yeah, so it is really focusing in on doing just one thing and doing that one thing really well. And I would say that it nails that. Like, I mean, it has absolutely everything you could want. Like, even with that, like, mech creation tool or whatever that was called, mech design. I have a image of the, like, title screen up there. That mech design even would let you, as, like, new mechs came out, because this was 92, so there would have been more and more releases coming out. You could just import them. You could just make any mech that you needed. Like, so you would be able to update and keep updating Mechwar to keep it accurate for where BattleTech goes. Which is kind of impressive as hell. Like, you wouldn't be able to do rules changes necessarily, but the rest of it, yeah. And I mean, even having, like, the RPG character design stuff, so you can just do that real easy. Like, it's your all-in-one stop for if you like BattleTech. And, you know, I have to say, looking deep into my own heart, I think I like BattleTech. The immediate comparison is the Crescent Hawk games, yes. And it's better than that. It's way better than this game. Like, if you're looking for BattleTech, this is better than the Crescent Hawk's Inception. If you had a manual even, honestly, it would be better, I think, just overall. Like, not even for, you know, weird mech enthusiasts like ourselves. Like, this is a cool game, but this thing is just so laser focused on doing that tactic side of things and doing it right. In fact, I think I just put it just over this. Like, it has a very narrow appeal, right? Like, let's be honest. As much as I love this thing, my heart says I can't really put it much higher than this. That being said, this thing is kind of rad as hell. Like, everything works. Everything works. It does all the calculations in the background. Like, the only thing that we couldn't figure out was the torso twist. And if anything, I feel like that's probably a, like, me problem in a way. In that, like, I just don't know all the commands for it. Back in the day, if you could actually talk to the creator, like I said, like, go on a BBS and be like, hey, I'm playing this Mechwar thing. Top 50 is what you were kind of guessing for me. I mean, it's a near perfect representation of what BattleTech was. Like, for 92, this is just it. This is just a straight-up simulation. Like, it does a better job of simulating actual tabletop BattleTech than any other game that I've ever played in BattleTech, which is most of the games in BattleTech. Like, you might not want that, but, like, they laser focused in on doing it, and they did it well, and it seems like that it even has all the gyro hits and engine hits and, like, everything. Like, it's just all there. It's kind of impressive. Yeah, this is just a straight up, like, near perfect representation, at least, like, rules wise and, like, board wise and stuff like that, of a board game that's going to continue for the next 33 years on past when this game came out. So yeah, it's just a really good version of that. It sucks that it doesn't have any, like, actual better art or, you know, some music of some kind. But, like, if you polished this up and gave it real graphics and, like, some voice lines even or something, like, from a modern perspective, and did, like, some music, this thing would actually slap. This thing is, like, really, really solid. All of the bones are there. It's just the rest of it that needs to be built out. But they didn't care. That's not what they were going for. Neat little game. Alright. It really looked pretty competent, but it felt like a prototype. It feels like basically every sim game for DOS at that point in a lot of ways. Like, it was entirely a... Like, that person didn't give a shit about doing the rest of the work on it. It's the same as when you went back, if you go back to a lot of games and you'll see, like, Doom server lists and stuff, right? Like, you go to Z-Doom. Like, it's just lists. Like, just text lists and stuff. Because, like, well, yeah, I don't... Why would we care about a UI? It's functional. I just want it to function. Like, that's what it is. Yeah, it was... This was made by a single German dude for Mechwar. Hey, John Locke. Alright, but we've done Mechwar by Klaus Breuser. And now we're on to our next sub-requested game from Deranged Dan. A possibly influential one. It's Alone in the Dark. You missed Klaus. You missed Mechwar, which is by Klaus Breuser. You're very interested as to where this ends up. I am too. For those that don't know Alone in the Dark, I've never played it, but I know it by reputation, in that it is essentially the proto-Resident Evil, like Silent Hill kind of game. It's survival horror before that was really a, you know, section of action games. We playing Groms in here? We're playing some Groms. I've got some info on some Groms. I love the best boys. It's good to have some best boys to put in there. Anyone who's listened to people talk about horror game knows the Alone in the Dark. Yep. Like, even if this game doesn't hold up, in a way, I would say that, like, its influence on games history looms large. And we get our character select. The attorney's letter came as a
deep shock to me.
CD.
My Uncle Jeremy had died by his own hand. The coroner's report was unequivocal. He hanged himself in the loft.
Okay. What? Oh, do I have to... There we go, I think I see. Maybe I needed to hit over to get more story there? Anyways, we're going to his house, I think, to get the will. Oh, buddy. Go ahead. Hi. Yeah, Space was going back. Enter, I guess, just skipped some of the intro. I have to imagine that it is... You have to stay overnight in his house. Otherwise you don't get an inheritance. You know, typical horror kind of setup. Hi. Oh, are you chewing on me? Oh, there's vital info in the intro that the game will not tell you anywhere else. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, here.
Initial surprise and distress past, I considered the news. It seemed clear that DOScider had exercised a thoroughly morbid influence on my uncle's mind. That creaking old mansion with its unusual tales, its secret library door, the ancient upstairs clock.
Hint.
All those occult books that my uncle could not resist reading in spite of his fragile nerves. Fate had pointed its finger. DOScider had trapped its prey. Mr. McCarthy, the family lawyer, suggested selling the old house. I immediately opposed the idea. My duty is clear. I must go.
Okay, so DOScider's the house. Yeah.
I tremble at the thought of those dark corridors, those brooding Yet I am convinced that Uncle Jeremy left a note, a letter of some kind explaining his fateful decision. I remember his voice saying, "Look at the piano, Emily. Look harder. Maybe the secret drawer will yield up an explanation. I have the feeling things will not be so simple. Life is a mystery containing more mysteries. Jeremy taught me that much. Now is the time to confront the mysteries. Dorsetto is waiting for me. I pray that my fear is nothing more than the fruit of my imagination. Nothing will ever persuade me that my uncle was insane."
Ah, he blocked the loft window with the old wardrobe.
According
Okay.
to the police,
There's a lot of things that we need notes
blocked
for
the
here, huh?
loft window with the old wardrobe.
Really, really cool art. When you think of this as a 1992 game that does like full tank controls and like 3D spaces and stuff, God, that frog face. Jump scare frog. Like, really cool art here. Does truly look fantastic. Also, why not ride the car up that? That looks like you could drive the car up that road, right? Yeah, hopefully they're introducing that frog for a reason. If you show a frog in the first act, it better croak by the third. That's the law, right? That's what Chekhov said? Something like that. Pretty sure. The face is kind of sending me. That looks incredible for 92, though. It's definitely one of those games where I think, like, no matter where we rate it, it's gonna be, this thing has more ambition than it maybe even should have back in these days. Okay, well, we know that the loft window got blocked. So maybe I should... oh boy. Okay. No. Oh, that's... I think that we're in fighting mode here. There's... push. I had to read the, manual before this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we pushed it. Is there anything else to look at here? Oh shit. That sure is a thing. Okay, set myself up to fight, I guess. Okay, I can punch. There you go. Alright. Oh, wow, these controls are, very good. Well, I seem to have managed to, escape it, to an extent. Give him a kick! I don't think I'm kicking him. Oh, got him! Oh, shit. Bitch. It doesn't seem like I can hit it again. Honestly, I should probably start running. Although, God, this is the movement that we have. You feel weak. Oh, God. Oh! Oh, we got a cool game over screen. Of this weird clown goblin jester thing. Throwing us into a cave. The end. That's some good art. Okay, we're not gonna watch that whole intro again. So hopefully there's gotta be something else in this room that we can use to, like, save ourselves, right? Oh god, the camera angles are rough. Also, maybe I should just move this to... Here, let's try this. Oh, is there anything in here? We find an old cover. Can I maybe... Let's, like, block that window now that I know that that can happen. Ha! Got him. Zombie Chicken 1, Alien 1, thank you. Got his ass this time. Oh. Okay, hold up. You can see him. Can he get in? Angry got him. A rifle seems pretty useful. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it is full on. Oh. That seems not good. Fucking shit. God damn it. Okay, where's stairs down? I need to leave. Okay, we are very slowly walking out of this room. We are very slowly not doing that, because I don't think this is how I exit this room. How do I exit this room? I'd like to exit this room, please. It was a bad room. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna have to open it and go down that. No? Okay, we're just shuffling towards it. Gotcha. I guess that doesn't work. There's gotta be stairs down, right? Where are the stairs? Oh, I think that I saw them. Okay, let's get this guy. Yeah, come here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, one thing I'll say about this, it is slow as fuck. Yeah, it wants to eat your brain, but not urgently or anything, right? This is me at a restaurant when the waiter's like, it'll be like 30 to 45 minutes wait. And I'm like, you know, okay. Okay. Open? No? Really? Fucking god damn it. Then what is this? How do I get out of here? Yeah, okay, there's like literally no way to fight him. Not with what I have, anyway. How the fuck do you get out of here? Alright, I'm in fight action. There's nothing here. No, but Grandpa said look at the piano. Like, how did we get in here? Where are the stairs? Like, was it not? Wait. I ran for a second. How did I run? Not a great throw. Oh, you're right. There was a double tap that I could use. Oh, alright. There we go. Now we're fucking gaming. Oh, I know the controls for this are inscrutable because I read the manual before we started. Good collapse. Okay, well, we know to go over here. And push this over to block that. And we know we can do the same thing here, probably? That's... ma'am. Nope, nope. Getting there. You did push the right thing, just not in the right direction. Where are we pushing this? How are we pushing it that way? Ha! Got him. Okay, we now have a rifle. It looks like maybe we can light candles on the piano, which is... Don't put fire on your instruments. Just don't. Does this box have a hole in it? Should we search that, maybe? Nothing important. Okay. You find book. Books are important. What the fuck is that? Oh god, I can't get rid of this stool. Go away. Thank you. Okay, get the blankets. Nothing important. So that's a door, right? How are we not able to... Why can't I do anything with that door? Okay. Looked at all those covered shelves. Looked at all the boxes. I mean... Wait, is it not? Is that a wall and these are stairs? Oh my god! It's not a door. It's like a little... Okay. I see. A bow? Alright, could be interesting. God, it was just like the top of the stairs kind of thing. Alright, should be able to open this, right? A very weird looking animation. Like, are we in front of that wardrobe? I guess that it's saying yes, but there's nothing important there. Also, I don't like... Things come at events, I'm discovering. Find an oil can. Go ahead. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I know. I just decided to sit on my hand. Okay, so the broken light feels like it's gonna mean something. What? What? I'm sorry. What? Oh, it's that kind of game. I see. And I kind of assumed there's some bullshit. But that's some bullshit. Is it really? Yeah, it is just, yup. So that's not broken glass. That's cracks in the floorboards. Okay. I assumed by the broken light above it and the weird, like, polygons on the scattered on the floor in the hall that was a broken lamp. Like, look at the lamp on the left. But it's actually just a hole. Gotcha. Yeah, that we clearly walked over on the way up here and we were totally fine. Correct. Well, shit. Okay, our lamp is now full. Hey, don't. You be nice. Put him up. Give him a good fucking kick. Wait, is this guy blind? Oh, shit. I don't think that they can do anything until they hear you, actually, these guys. Got him! Kick this fucking zombie to death. So you have to hold space, by the way, to give an idea. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. You hold space, and then you can, like, right is right punch, left is left punch, and then up or down as a kick. While you hold space the whole time. Remember that. Oh, right. We gotta change our actions from fight to open search. Oh my god, look at this closet. Whole new meaning to it. Walk-in closet. What the fuck? Why is there a whole ass room back here? It's locked. How about that teddy? Teddy bear not important. Nope, nope, that's not at all what I meant you to do, but sure. Oh shit. I've played Resident Evil. I know you never want to see dogs. Okay, that thing also does not seem good. I can't do anything, by the way. There we go. Yeah, even getting away from it is basically impossible. What is this thing? God. This is something. Damn, I was gonna save after that too. I almost did it. Everything's fucking locked. Got it. You gotta imagine how revolutionary this game was in a lot of ways, though. I didn't say good, but revolutionary. Definitely. Like, even just the idea of walking in and, like, moving a chair around in a 3D space in 1992. Oh, fuck. Resident Evil is directly inspired by this, so yeah. Oh, yeah, obviously. Honestly, even Resident Evil controls are basically this. I'm trying to close it. Nope, okay. Well, shit. Like, the weird camera angles, the tank controls, very Resident Evil. Oh, did I do it? Yeah, come here, idiot. Are you fucking kidding? You're kidding. Oh my god, I thought that I was being so smart! Okay, you are also a thing. And there's one... Wait, there's one on both sides? Oh my god. I thought we were pretty clever for a minute by getting him to walk across the floor that's broken. Oh boy, a first aid case. I'm gonna need that in a moment. Oh. I don't... It just has a flask in it? Drink it. Oh, we got iframes, baby. Hold up. You feel better. And then immediately... I can't move even. Yet another one of many, many DOS games that is more ambitious than it is good. Okay, found a key at one point. There was a lot of locked shit. So there's like nothing important in here. There was the vase. Fuck, I see the guy coming. Oh, and that. Jesus Christ, what do you do at this point? Oh, zombie hit him. Fight each other, idiots. So maybe I just don't go in that room. I've gotten a new appreciation for the Resident Evil dogs, because they went, you know what? What if we made the alone-in-the-dark, weird chicken dog thing better? You didn't think that it was a making it kind of better type scenario, but as it turns out... You always thought that encounter sucked, but it's wrong. They were actually doing you a favor. It makes dogs look easy. I know, buddy. It's almost food time, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, buddy. Hi. It's locked. Can I use the key? There we go. An old cavalry saber. Haha! Fuck with me now! Shit! It's fucking with me now! Wait. That's not... Wait. Hold up. How do I... No, but... There we go. Okay. But it's broken already? Shit! Well, I have a blade. Dang. Yeah. That lock's not gonna work. Throw! I said fucking throw! God damn it. That didn't... Hold up, I'm trying to face you, just a second. Well, that's Alone in the Dark. That's Alone in the Dark. I think we've got enough information. An interesting game. I like that more than Mechwar. I actually really like that. It's rough, though. Well, did I like it more than Mechwar? Let me think. It has some rough edges. I like the idea. I love the idea of this. Yeah, there's a lot of Alone in the Dark. Puzzles, adventure game bullshit, things that kill you. Oh, the sound choices were odd. Yeah, I suppose having the speakers on of it going, is like, yeah. Impressive from a technical standpoint. Extremely impressive from a technical standpoint. I like clunky, weird games like that. I like some jank. But it's a lot of jank. It's a lot of jank. Yeah, it's not that good. I gotta put it down a little bit. It kind of feels like an out of this world in a way. Really interesting piece of history being the literal first survival horror. Yeah. The other thing that I'm looking at, thinking about, is it... In some ways, it felt a little Tomb Raider to me, in that Tomb Raider also had, like, all of these systems, but in some ways felt really empty. I think this is actually, I like this more than Tomb Raider. Hey, Shaboy J, welcome, welcome. We are currently ranking Alone in the Dark. Ranking some DOS games. Hope I'm doing well tonight. I am, thank you very much. Welcome, welcome all you cool raiders. This is DOScider, the ranking of DOS games. Subs and patrons can put in a game a month, although I just do random games if there's not enough. And into our Discord, there is a channel just for them, for subs and patrons. And we rank DOS games. I've done a lot, every Monday. What are you up to today, Shaboy J? We've ranked Mechwar, and now we're putting Alone in the Dark up, which, hell of a game. It also kind of feels like hell. God, all dogs. Yes, yeah, you're telling all dogs. Oh boy. Manhunter, New York. Alone in the Dark rocks. It was my first time playing it. I kind of loved a lot of it, but also, I can stand a lot of jank. And I will say, it had more jank than maybe even I realized and could put up with. It's real jank. It's a lot of jank. It'll just kill you a lot. Over and over and over. For no discernible reason. And the controls are rough. Put it lightly. Like, ooh, sorry, you walk down the hall. Guess you have to die. Wait, what? Why? Oh, well, you see that tiny couple of polygons on the floor that you thought was like the broken light? Because there's a broken light fixture above it? So why wouldn't you think that it was, you know, glass? No, that's the floor cracking and you just die if you step on it. Oh, enemies can go across it fine. I thought I was so clever leading an enemy across it and being like, ha ha ha. Nope. I'm definitely feeling in the realm of Tomb Raider. And also, I'm getting some notes of it came from the desert, honestly. Like, interesting story, a bit ahead of its time, using like really weird control like scheme with like bits and pieces of a bunch of genres to make something a little newer. Adventure game mean is a special kind of mean, yes. And it's adventure game mean and action game mean. It's both of them. It's brutal. I like this more than it came from the desert. I think I like it more than I liked Tomb Raider. It's funny, combat in both is rough, but on like opposite ends in a way. Combat in Tomb Raider in general was like it was easy in a way, because you would just auto-fire, right? Like, you just auto-aiming kind of thing. In this, it's harder, but more satisfying? More visceral in a way? I don't know. It's weird. I think I like this a little more than Tomb Raider. It's no Quest for Glory, though. Quest for Glory is great. Hell of a neat game. Alright, well, we've done Mechwar. We've done Alone in the Dark. Next up, we had Skennedy's request. I don't know if Skennedy is still here. This is from what essentially became a yearly franchise at this point, I think. Kind of curious. Wow, yeah, they were putting them out at a pace. Yeah, they really put these out at a pace. The list, sorry, it's DOS. I'll show you all of them. Anyway. If it will load this up properly. This is a game that we've played. Oh, weird. We've played the various versions of this, like in the series, a couple times. And yeah, they started putting out 2 a year. This is released the same year as another one. It's the Incredible series. Hold up. Let me see a thing. I do actually need to feed the cat too, so I might need to take a quick break here. He's been waiting very patiently. I'm actually having an issue with setting this up too. Give me a minute. All right, I'm actually going to have to take a quick break, and I do need to feed the cat anyway, so I'll be back in a moment. We'll do Signals when I get back. Give me a second. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Good to see you, Surf Wizard. It looks like we are now ready for a little of this. Some Sid and Al's.
Dynamix.
Hold up. Alright, we'll work on this one. So I will say my love of the Incredible Machines catalog, as it were, is going down a little bit, knowing that there's like 2 a year basically being done. Gets a little wild. Open the curtains on all of the message machines. Bump the bottom of each message machine to open the curtains. Okay. Having some weird issues already of things just being kind of awkwardly slow. Oh. What? No. Oh my god. That's not wider. That's less wide. Oh! That's left side wider. This is right side wider? Okay, I guess. Sure. Like... Okay, it does bounce off of those. What's the remote control to? Ah, there we go. Much better. You can actually have the Toons. Not a lot of volume control in games back then, so I do appreciate that when it happens. Also interesting. Ah, sounds or tunes. Gotcha. Love a good sound test. Nuke a tune. What? Oh, does that just clear the board? Okay. Okay, look at this again. Oh, this is slow to start. Open the curtains on all of the message machines. Bump the bottom of each message. Yeah. Okay. Like... do anything? Like... Okay. Sid and or Al do not appear to do much. There we go. Got his ass. I guess. Speaking of asses. Scratching. So, like, am I just supposed to have this go over there? But then... what happens here? Nothing good. Okay, it does count on the bottom of that. So then how do you get something so that it drops there? Weird that I'm having this much trouble. Okay, I just needed it closer. I guess. That's, Huh. They're really going for an aesthetic with this one to try and, like, give it a big cartoon vibe, which I think is really smart and good. And then everything's slow and junky in a way that they weren't in Incredible Machine 1 and 2. Feed Eunice, Elephant, and her sister each a peanut. Elephants are terrified of mice. run off the edge like a dummy? What? Why are there multiple SIDs? Okay. So does he have to go down? If it's there, will it attract him and he falls? Is that what happens? Oh, the bottom is cut off. Oh, it is. There we go. Sorry about that. Wow, this is, like, rough on the loads. Oh, and then it got our clicks beforehand. Did go into the first tunnel. Okay. So then he'll just forget about the cheese. It's cool animation, like that part's neat. Yeah, the Incredible Machine feels like it's better than this. Vic Dragon. Help Vic torch Sid Mouse. Got like some like itchy and scratchy vibes. Just then like, okay, what is this? What does this do? What are the interactions here? Okay. It's a very 90s attitude style, too. Okay, not far. Gotcha. I mean, I can obviously just recreate it. I was just curious. On paper, this sounds so much better in a way than The Incredible Machine, or at least like a really good spin on it. And it's, There's a nice slimy fish dinner waiting for him. Give him a hand. Okay. So that punches the other side, but it also has a counter. Why does that have a counter? God, also, yeah, they have this remote control because they're constantly blocking your view, which is... You have to shove him off, I guess? I think that the top is just a red herring. I think you just need this to happen. Will it do it this way? Yes. Okay. Sure. It seems like they've got a lot of really interesting changes for like... Oh, God, I can't read those goals fast enough. Like, it's got a lot of really interesting changes that you could use to make levels. Like the logic of having Sid go into things by using cheese is actually something you could do some wild shit with, I'm sure. And like having counters is interesting too, but I don't know. It's just also got like that very mean 90s attitude in a way that I'm like, Okay, we need to hit Sid? Why? Like... Oh, of course, that's how it was gonna start, sure. God, it is, like, it struggles on a lot of these. The animations are kind of neat, but... That is slow. Slide the anvil down the chutes and smack L on the head. Okay. Watch the electro ramp. See what happens when the ball goes under it. Some of the style of this makes it so that it's like actively harder to understand what's going on. Sure.
Phew.
Well, I'm getting the idea of what this is putting down. Feed Sid the cheese, don't let Al catch it. Use the magnifying glass to scare Al. They really wanted to get a Tom and Jerry's license for this, didn't they? Like, really badly. Alright, let's see a couple other things. Go to Home Toons. Oh, God. Okay, so you can save and load and make, like, levels much like before. I kind of hate this UI. I kind of hate this. Lock all parts. Oh, I know, buddy. I know. Go ahead. Oh boy, okay, sure. I didn't even realize I was exiting the whole game there at this point, but sure. Oh yeah. Tom and Jerry, it's just, yeah, they're both nasty. That didn't even seem like I was actually exiting the whole game, did it? That seemed like I was trying to go back. The UI is not good. It's not good. I'm gonna rank this one because I think we get the idea. I've played a lot of Incredible Machines. This is not that. This is one of those, like, less is more situations where the Incredible Machine has a little bit less, like, of a cohesive style in a way. Like, it's not doing this big, cool cartoon aesthetic. It's just so much better. It just works so much better. Everything is more clear and, like, they've really zoomed in on stuff. Did this company make their own cheap knockoff game? Is that what happened? Basically? I mean, and by this company you mean Sierra Online. Dynamix, a part of Sierra. Oh yeah, that tracks. It makes sense when you realize, so like, here's the release order. The Incredible Machine came out in 1993. The even more Incredible Machine came out in 1993. Sidnell's Incredible Toons came out in 1993! Say it with me. The Incredible Machine 2 came out in 1994. It's not 90. Why would it be in 93? They're not going to release 4 of these games a year. Come on. That might be part of the reason for the weird load problems and other issues that that version had. Yeah, I don't know, like, it no longer being a machine just doesn't feel right. Does that make sense? Like, it kind of throws out the whole Rube Goldberg thing, because you're instead doing, like, Al walks this way because you've got cheese there. Like, it's characters doing a thing, and that's subtle, but it really feels different. It doesn't feel like you setting these things up, it's just watching them happen or something. I don't know, everything, the whole vibe of that thing was off. It was just wrong. It's not bad. It's still an interesting idea. There's still, like, they still have the good level creator and stuff like that. The Incredible Machine 2 had a lot of, like, play against somebody interactivity, which was nice. Made it a lot better than the first one. Yeah, this, it's just not the same. I don't even think it hits as Super Solvers. I don't think it quite hits a Dino Park Tycoon. It's not a GTA. I don't think it's an Eco Quest. Might be better than it. Y-Barm is a very, very, well, I said it a lot. It's a janky game, but it's also an interesting game. It's got some roughness on the edges. Kind of like this does. I do like this more than Jill of the Jungle. I'm just wondering if I like it more than Y-Barm. I think I do. Or, like, I think I like Y-Barm more than it, I think. I don't know. There's something about, like, this being the third one of these that we've played, and knowing how much they're just throwing them out there. This kind of feels like a slower, worse reskin of the first one. which is sad to say, but it's just, it's missing a certain something about the first one, and then it has like all the slowdown and other like UI problems and stuff by trying to make it cool and hip for the kids. Like, it, I don't know, it feels really forced that way. Like, I would have thought the first game was rad as shit. Like, just the Incredible Machine, just like the idea of doing a Rube Goldberg device was more than enough to be cool. As a kid, I'd have loved that. Once you start getting into the rest of what this is doing, I'd have been like, I don't know. It wouldn't have appealed to me as much, that's for sure. Yeah, so Sid and Al's Incredible Toons. Not a bad game, but just, you know, not living up to the rest of the series. And then last, but maybe not least, we have a request from Kinetic Gibbon, who I believe might still be here, or was here earlier. This is from a little company called KOEI. It is Celtic Tales. Oh god, let me make sure I get this whole title right. Balor of the Evil Eye. Which, hell of a name. You have no idea what this game even is, and you're excited to see it. This game is... I had to do a lot of reading on strategy, look through the guide, because it's labeled as a role-playing game. It is not. This is a strategy-ass strategy game. This is like Civ, but Irish, is what this is. It seems kind of rad. Oh! Oh? Long and since when first he came with his foul lot. Winter winds bring them sorrow. The cursed day, two worlds collided. Oh, wow, that's fast. Days of yore, brave race we were, hardy steeds and men of valor, now huddle around like frightened curs, and I can't read that fast. Fuck. At least not while I'm also voicing it. They did an Irish Nobunaga's Ambition or something. Maybe? Seems like it might be. It's got some good art. Hey, Sergeant Ispel, good to see you. These are the Fomors, yes. Just wrecking Ireland. Hear me, kings of ire, cowering on your thrones. Hear me, queens of ire, crying in your rooms. Hear me, champions of ire, crying in your drink. Everyone's crying. Balor of the Evil Eye. The island of Ire is mine now. Well, game's over. We lost. No one can stop them. Shit. Guess I have to rate it pretty low. Oh boy. Oh, that was real good. Some great 3D there. Celtic Tales. So this is an entirely mouse-driven game. There are only a couple of hotkeys. It's like Alt-S. Welcome. I have long awaited your coming. The island of Ire and its peoples have endured the curses of Balor for far too long. They are in need of a high ruler. A ruler strong enough to unite their scattered tribes. The road you must traverse is not a peaceful one. You must unite the tribes of Ire and rid the island of the baneful Fomors and their leader Balor once and for all. Many tribes in Ire foster their respect and gain their support through peaceful means. I'll only be able to assist you in small ways, but know that my hopes rest with you. You may walk in our world under a guise of your liking. Please choose from the group of champions. So you can choose a champion, and then there's... This is just KOEI before Tecmo, correct. There is a lot to the strategy in this game. Like I said, I read 35 pages or so of how to make this thing work. It seems not too bad for most of these kinds of games. Like, it's not super esoteric. Finn. Alright, we have picked Finn. Your name is Finn. We're a level 4 warrior. You rule the Fianna tribe in the land of... Yep. 8 champions are in our command. Sure. Are there others that would roam in the land of Ire? So you can do multiplayer. We're going to say no to this. But you can run it kind of like a Civ game in a way. The idea is that the victory condition here is we are going to try and unite all of Ireland. So you need to get all of the different tribes that are around, either diplomatically or through military means, to join you. Once you've done that, they'll name you High Ruler. Once you're High Ruler, you have 2 final battles against Balor and the Fomors, is the idea. So it's funny, it does actually even say that you can like start the end game and lose, and it's like, and if that happens, well, I guess that Ireland's fucked, and you just lose your save. You're just done. Guess that you have to deal with the Fomors forever. They take over Ireland and you suck. Whither do you roam, tribesmen? It's time for your taxes to the Fomors. So we can pay, refuse, or fight. I know that every year, so there's 4 seasons, and Samhain is when the Fomors come and demand tribute. I didn't see anything about being able to refuse them. Because normally it was, if you do this kind of thing, it's considered like a hostile action in a way to other tribes, which, okay, that makes sense. And you may or may not want to take hostile actions to somebody that you're trying to schmooze up to. Like, watch your step, ugly troll. What's this? Such disrespect. Which champion will face the Fomor leader? Finn will. Okay. So we have our 8 champions at the start. 213 versus 105. Think we're in trouble. So no lasting effects from that, huh? It's got some really cool art on this, though. I like this a lot. So you have your champions, and you can direct them to do different things. And so, like, that can be... I believe this is, like, tilling fields, so you can get more, food eventually. I have the manual here, because there was a lot. This game seems really neat, though, if it works out right. Okay, wait a minute. Where? There we go. Province. Item map. Province tools. There we go. Farm. Any champion can use this command. They'll get different kinds of skills also by using different things. So, like, if you want a champion, because you basically get these champions that are under you, and you can give them skills by having them do things. Like, they'll learn how to farm, and that'll give them a... they might get a land attribute. If they herd cattle, they might get an animal attribute. If they chop wood, they might get might. Same with mining. Magic, they'll gain spells, etc., etc. When we tell them to farm, give the hoe to a champion to till the land. The higher the champion's level, the faster and better the results of the effort. When farming, your champions will work in a straight line in the direction you choose the time you give the command. Oh, I know, Finn McCool, yeah. You can also rest your heroes so that they gain back strength faster. Okay, so tell him to work to the east. As long as there's grassland in that direction, he will keep making it, apparently. And we need to just give orders to everybody. Level 2 warrior. Okay, we've got this one farming. And has the might stat already, apparently. Oh, and that's a bag of spells. Okay, so those are runes that you get to actually cast spells. Bards cast, like, air and fire, and the druids do, like, water and wood or something like that. And has parlay. Okay. So you want to keep druids around to stop fires. You need bards around because they can, like, encourage others. Wow, that goes fucking fast, though. I'm just wondering where I should actually send people. Stealth. Okay. So I'm gonna have one of the warriors, which we had, like, I feel like Diamond. I have no idea. They have a pronunciation guide in this, by the way, which is amazing. And probably very useful. Yeah, that's a warrior. So let's go and chop trees. We'll do a little good here. Okay, there we go. I can direct them. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So the magic, you actually have to learn what the spells are. Alright, cast magic, I guess. Let's do cows. Cows are apparently, like, they're kind of your money in the game. They're one of your main resources. Okay, you watch over the cows, sure. You, I guess, try that? Because, like, apparently they can learn spells by doing that. And Oisin. Get them both making farmland, I guess? Makes sense. Something like that. Although we do need to... We eventually need to build our burg. Yeah, I think that we've gotten everybody. Finn's resting because we fucked him up too much. You. Go here and build? There's no place to build. There we go. Okay, start building more onto our burg. We'll get a burg and a citadel eventually. And they're both useful for different reasons. And then we need somebody to also do some mining. Conan the Bard. We don't have a bard doing any spells yet either. Let's try this. Huh? We can end our turn at some point. Chop, farm, rest, build, waiting, waiting, waiting. I think that they've already... These are the ones that we've given commands to, though. They're waiting, but they tried to cast spells. So let's end. And these are our turns. We'll need to explore also, as you can imagine. I think that that's it. Yes, this is the explore command. So let's go north. explore east, I guess. Everybody go in a direction. Other than that, it looks like everybody is still doing their thing. Finn is currently still resting. Let's take a look. Because we got our shit kicked in. Oh, and we have... Pill? Dill? I'm not sure if that's a P or a D. Let's go here and mine. We'll need those resources to keep building up the burg. And we can go into the champion's tent. And there's a hero in here. So it means that we can go and try and recruit them. They only join you if they're under your level, it said, I believe. Master of the Sword. Okay. Rumors of land known as Cashel, but I don't know its whereabouts. And the tribe of Sligo has grown quite powerful. Your offer is generous, but I'm most confused. We can also do a contest. If we give 35 head of cattle, they will help teach one of our warriors to be better at warrioring. Alright, now we've got everybody looking in different directions. We can also turn the map this way. You know, nice little thing here. I guess they're still exploring. Instead of champion to travel, send them exploring on into adjacent territories. They should return home within 2 months. Okay. Hello, lovely wife. Oh, we have a level 6 in the tent also. I like that it keeps the orders between months, so like if you've got somebody doing a thing, you probably don't want them to change. There's no tribe occupying the stuff in the north. Tribe of Gorias has the land to the east. Okay. And another tribe has the one to the south. Gotcha. So... Hey, Zombub. Playing a little bit of Celtic Tales, Balor of the Evil Eye. Another thing that I need to see. Trying to remember how to actually attack another territory. Because we'll want to go and take over that one that's empty. By the way, this is play hurling so that you can get them stronger by training. And we can talk to our council. Here you go. So we do recommend. Is it Caravan maybe that I need? I might. Caravan sends out trade normally. Man, why can I not find where to take over another area that's free? Because I don't think that it's the attack. It's saying that it specifically has to be occupied by somebody for it to be a legal attack target. Oh, this is our citadel. Woof. I see. See, yeah, we can't attack that. Okay, and one of these characters that we were looking at earlier does have, like, Parlay as an ability. So we'll want them to go. Was it? Was it Finnegas? Alright, Finnegas needs to go. What goods shall we present their ruler? Let's give them some grain. We have a lot of grain. Alright, we'll do that. Hey, Boix, good to see you. We're doing a strategy game, and I'm trying to remember how to take over an empty space. Because I read the manual all day today, making sure that I'd get ready for this, and now I can't seem to find it. I did do Alone in the Dark earlier. Search in the streets, move champion. Wait. Okay, I can do a move. That's what it is. I found it. Okay. So there's a move order that I was missing. So we can pull our citizenry, but instead, I'm going to have somebody move to here. Let's send Conan out to do it. Alright, Conan the Bald. We have 350 metal. Let's do like 50. There we go. That looks like a lot of resources, I hope. We'll see. We can also set various people to creating stuff to make items. Here, you create something, I guess. What should we make? Make a staff. Sure. If they're... Because I'm pretty sure if we have them creating things, yeah, they can learn to do crafts better. This game's neat. So, Gaul is like the only one that hasn't done anything this month yet. Looks like it. Here's a problem. Where is Gaul? There you are. Yeah. Get him to move there and start building the burg. That game is real slow paced. Yes. It's also extremely mean. It seems like we kind of just got everybody ready. Finn's still resting, sure. Pilla's still in the tent. Yeah, his strength is just gone is why. Alright, Finn McCool. Go take a nap. It's almost like we shouldn't have started this by fighting off the end game. Bless the land that I, Conan, stand on. We had little trouble on our travels. Nice. So now we have another territory. a new tent, a new citadel, a new burg, all that kind of stuff. Let's go herd cattle. Can we not? We should be able to go there. Or maybe we go there after we do our orders for the month? Although we just did that. Why can I not get to the second one? Some weirdness even after having read the whole manual for this game. Sidebar commands, yeah. Give me a second here. Turn phase begins to start a new munch. Each tribe is selected in random orders. Give orders. The ruler of the selected tribe then places orders in every province held by the tribe as they appear in random order. Okay, so I think... I'm thinking that because this is an 18 province and the other one is 40, if we hit end, it'll go to 40 and we'll get our next one to do. I may be wrong. Nope, I was right. Okay. Okay. I made a staff. Look at him doing a good job. Okay, let's make farmland. The, like, building farmland is really awkward, I will say. Let's get somebody else to move to that other province, too. Hey, Cosmic, good to see you. That's Oscar. Alright, let's send Oscar that direction. 'Cause, like, now we have farmland. So we gotta go to the Berg. Oh. I can't move because everybody is in need of rest. Gotcha. I see. Huh. Here, let's... I guess we'll just rest a few people. Finn's starting to recover. Alright, we'll do that. It's a weird ordering that it'll go through your provinces in order. Hero 2. So there are heroes here. A 13 and a 9. So nobody that I'm going to be able to recruit for a while. I think we'll just let him go for another month. Everybody here is sleeping. Alright, let's see if we can send Oscar over there. Yeah, you don't need any good. Yeah, that's fine. Let's move over there on your own. I don't think he needs anything. They've got stuff there. It's cool. Oh, God. So somebody is sleeping in the back. There we go. We don't need them sleeping like that anymore, so how about... I'm gonna do another set of farmland, I guess? Just have, like, a couple of rows that are right here. I have no idea how much farmland we should make. Have them keep building the burg. And I think this guy can rest. Yeah. I'm gonna need to swap them up soon, too. Say that's good for now, though. To 92. So I'm thinking about exploring again. Alright, go west. Go take a look. And yeah, I guess we'll just have him resting. It's starting to go a little faster now that I'm getting the hang of it. I mean, the axe would do a little good here. Right in the middle of the woods. Get them building. You can go and do cattle. Oh, well, close enough. There we go. You need to rest, so we'll swap those off. think this guy needs the rest. Yeah. Neat. Alright, we're getting an idea of what's going on. And no heroes in the tent. Dang. We need to recruit more people, but we need Finn to get a little stronger. A herald from the tribe of Sligo requests an audience with you, Conan. Welcome them. Kindness is most appreciated. I've traveled far to bring these gifts and tribute. Will you accept our offerings? Oh, I mean, absolutely. We're gonna be peaceful with everybody. I have no idea how to do war. Well, okay, I kinda do, but we don't need to war. It's good. Alright, look after our cows again. Man, I really need to recruit some more champions. I think that the thing that we needed to do right away was get Finn to be leveling immediately, and having him at 0 health because he decided to take a fight with the endgame guys right at the beginning. A little bit of a problem, because you can recruit people that are lower level than you. And we are tight on workers, as it were. I'll let them rest again. He's almost experienced enough to gain a level. That's nice. He's got a very good family value. He's a man of family values, is Finn McCool. I think everybody else is kind of good to go. Yeah. I've gained information. Those painful rumors without what? Whoa, 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 whoa! That needs to slow down. Is there an option for that? Message speed. It's on slow. That's unfortunate. So there's something about our wood being cursed, which is not good. Oh, yeah, something destroyed a whole bunch of our forest. We're on level 12. Yeah, not happening. Actually, I guess that I wouldn't want to move in to another one just yet. I would like to explore, though. I really like the style of this game. It's interesting. You can actually delegate your provinces out, too, so you don't have to do all of them. For now, when we don't have a lot, it makes sense to kind of just individually order. But later on, you can just decide not to. When they're less than 50, I'll take them off. Like, this one can rest for Same here. Oh, we can also move this panel around, which is nice. Okay, you go back to herding cattle. Mr. McCool. You get experience. Go play with your family. Have a game of hurling. We also need to, like, make a caravan to some of those tribes that we've made friends with. Yeah, we'll need more crops soon. Gotcha. Last month where he can just stay working. I'm trying. 47. 9. So I'll have both of them rest. Have him rest. These guys can get back up and start doing their things again. Same here. It's a bit of a weird interface when you realize how early this is. For strategy games, it definitely makes sense. Like, this game is, like, 4 years after Civ 1. Like, it's not far off. Still very early days for a lot of these games. It's got a really nice art style. A little slow to start, but that's kind of these games. Is it our citadel where we can do caravans? No. Okay. Yeah, I think I might just have to wait. No, we don't have anybody in the champion tent. Nope. Dang. There's no tribe occupying the land of the north. Well, well, well. That's interesting. We could always try and take it. I really need some more people, though. Alright, Oscar, go ahead. sure. And we need him resting at this point. I'm giving individual orders to everybody is a little slow. God, and then having to click through all this. Like, they always say an acknowledgement, which in some ways is nice. But, like, it starts going real slow sometimes. Like, what shall I do? Then click, then you can give it to the axe. If I just go to the axe, like if I just go and I'm like, okay, farm. Wait, what? Why didn't they farm? It's like, oh, because they had that little text box, which, that's, yeah, just slow. At least they have that, like, nice eye mechanics. You can look at everybody's stats a little easier. We're just gonna have Finn play all day so that he can get leveled. We do have somebody in the tent. Level 12. Okay, so not happening anytime soon. Gotcha. Fuck. See you next, right? We've been attacked! Fighting the wasteful loss of life. I suggest a strategic retreat. Nwada is attacking us. Well, that's unfortunate. So we can either fight or retreat. We can also go over and talk to them. Like, in the fight, we can actually do that. Are you serious? Well, that's a problem. Well, you now have Oscar and Conan here again. Kinda need Oscar to rest. Kinda need them both to rest. God, there's so much menuing in this. It's one thing when there's a lot of menuing, it's another thing when there's a lot of menuing and they also say you can only use the mouse. Bit of an issue. Alright, go mine. Same here. Good, good, good. Alright, everyone else is fine? Everyone else seems fine. I want to try and order a fight into that area so we can see what, like, combat actually looks like, too. So does he have... Already has might. Okay. Because you can acquire might by doing things like mining or cutting wood. So if you already have might, I could try and get them to learn, like, animal tending. Axe will do little good here. There we go. Whither do you roam, tribesmen? It's time for your taxes to the Fomors. Pay. Whoa! Ouch. It's a lot of stuff. Alright, we need to war. So I guess diameter was the only one that we could? Weird. And everyone else is too tired. I'm wondering if... Should the ruler serve as battle chief? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and then these are all people that are just expended. And it does talk about needing grain for enough time. Sure, lots of grain. Let's see how this looks. Battle time. We have 400 some grain, 258 to 282. Oof. And they have a lot more grain. And then inside of here, this is where I was saying before that we can actually talk to them on the battlefield. You can actually negotiate. So you can choose, this is move. And you'll have range based on the obstacles. Grass and farmland and stuff is the easiest. You can talk to them. Obviously that. So you can negotiate for use by battle chief or ruler only with the opposing leader. You can request a tribute from the opposing leader, and if you're successful, you may retreat with the goods or continue with the battle. You can taunt them to attack that unit, but you'll get the advantage in the attack. You can also use it to encourage other members of your party. So you can have like a bard encourage other ones. You can retreat them from the battlefield. You can go into defensive stance, and you get bonuses to your strength and magic. This is our melee. This is hand to hand. A thing that's reserved for warriors. Magic obviously being reserved for bards and such. Defeating an opposing ruler in hand-to-hand, you can capture the ruler and win possession of the province. Because another thing that everyone has, so there's some stats that everyone has, and you can rest them on a current position too, which is this one. So depending on your soldiers and such, your hand-to-hand might be better than theirs. So like, here we go. So there's a few different things. It says that, like, when you attack, when you do melee, you have arms, dexterity, and ability that will all go in. And your soldier value will go down before your strength value. Once your soldier value is depleted, then your strength will actually go down. So it's like you're using your soldiers and then your actual main character, because they have armies underneath them. And if you do a hand-to-hand, you ignore the soldier stat, and it's just the arms, dexterity, and ability versus whatever theirs is. Okay, so we have Finn. And Rock. Level 6? Yeah. So this is a bad idea. Although I might, maybe if I can get to Nuada. Mm-hmm. I challenge you to hand-to-hand combat. So you can refuse. That's a bit of a problem. Hey, Armath, good to see you. Yeah, this game is really neat. I have a cat directly in front of me, though. Alright, we can get rid of one of them? Uh-oh. Help, I've been caught! Uh-oh. Well, we're fucked. Finn has been released. That's pretty bad. Our two areas are cut off from each other, which seems like a bad time. Yeah, Finn has to rest. Honestly, kind of just rest everybody that went on that little ill-fated adventure. I do hate that you have to click through so much. It would be nice if some of these were able to be shortcutted. Hold up. Not you. You. Okay. So we're getting close to where I'm like, I think I understand that. The border in this game looks wonderful. Yeah, there's a lot of aesthetic stuff that's really nice. An actual game of this is going to take hours and hours and hours, though. Like, this is like a Civ. Because we have to give orders to every province that we have until we start delegating. Which, I mean, we can do eventually, but... And, like, orders to every province means orders to every person in that province. Yeah, it's really pretty for what it is. I agree. Alright, start training. Yeah, new rest. I mean, you say it's a Civ. Oh, sure. I'm not saying that it is actually a Civ. I'm using that as, like, it's a strategy game, right? But yes, yeah, it's way more like a Three Kingdoms game. I know that there was talk about Nobunaga's Ambition, which I'm probably pretty close. I've never played those. I'm guessing that somebody is right if they're talking about that as being a thing. I just mean that it's like a strategy / city builder kind of thing. So it'll take a long time. You guys are fine just staying where you are. Hello, thank you. See you next month. Go train. Okay. Looks like everybody else pretty much can just get back to doing their work. Or keep doing what they're doing. Sure. Yeah, let's have you rest also. I'd need 936 grain for a celebration about the calves. Would provide for this festive celebration. Sure. All voices are raised with thanks and high praise to the goddess. You get, like, certain bonuses for doing that. I can't remember. I read it in the manual earlier, but... there's a lot to this game. are some heroes in the tent. All too high level for us to do anything with, sadly. Actually, yeah, I maybe should have not done that. He's our parlayer, so we kind of want to send him on a mission to go and, like, lead a caravan, make some friends. Also, boy, I wish I could rest for a month. When do I get this deal? Definitely finding myself compelled to, like, keep going. This game is neat. There's some weirdness about this, though. Like, are we close enough to trees now? Yes. Okay. Cool. Ah, the love spot. And you're sleeping because there's nowhere to mine there anymore. So, actually, build here instead. More heroes in the tents, and all of them way too high level. Got some really cool pixel art in this game. I really like how cool this game looks. Got a style that I really enjoy. Start building up that bird a little bit. Well, I've been doing good farmland, but let's make more. They just ran out of space to do it in. You, why are you sleeping? What? What do you mean this is no place to build? Do we have maximum berg? Maybe I have maxed my berg. Huh. That all seems pretty good still. Nobody's too tired. Move on to the next one. I want to see, like, setting up a caravan here. Let's try and explore more stuff if I can. Take a bunch of wood, sure. Successful trade strengthens our position with them, too. I do wish that there was a way for this to, like, tell us... So who's on this province? Who's on this province? Who's in this province? Like, it's not easy to get that information, which feels like a problem. Like, I'd like to know where our enemies are. Alright, they're still doing fine. Whew, tired from all this playing. And you were the other one that needed to rest for sure. I come in peace, seeking to trade goods from the tribe of Fianna. This is Finnegas. Welcome, cousin. We are eager to trade with you. What have you brought today? What a friendly face. What kind of goods would we like? We kind of need grain? There is actually inside of the manual, it tells you if this is a good deal or not. It actually has a chart. Where is it? It's very funny. It's like, no, you gotta consult the charts. Where was it? Yeah, nope. Not field commands. There's a bunch of charts in here, surprisingly. There we go. Okay. Yeah, 1 unit of wood is normally 5 units of grain, basic rates. Like, it actually will tell you here. Here's the basic rates for the system of value. 1 cow is 50 grain, metal is 10, wood is 5. So it's like, oh yeah, here's if you're getting ripped off or not. Definitely a game that expects you to have the manual beside you and open. That sounds like a great deal. Alright, so that's kind of how it works, I guess. I'd like to keep playing this, but, like, very quickly there comes a point where we just have to, you know, go with what we know so far. We've seen a little bit of the battles, we've seen some of the trade, we've seen how we can, like, talk to people, and now it's just doing that for a lot, right? Like, as we slowly build things up, which sounds cool. There's a lot of spells and stuff that you get into. Like, there's all this magic to do. We haven't done any of it because we need to talk to wizards in our hero tent. and learn spells that way. It seems to be the best way to do it. You can try and trial and error it, but like it says, like, are you actually going to find them? Good luck. Like, there's a lot of combinations that you can do, and then you have to pick one of the elements, and if it's not right, then it fizzles. Once you get one that's right, hope you wrote it down, because then you know that spell. I'm not sure if it'll write it in the game or not. It'd be nice, but yeah, just trying to like brute force it seems not amazing. And the book does say, hey, you can do it this way, but maybe you should not. So I think I'm going to leave it there for Celtic Tales, Balor of the Evil Eye. And I am going to save, though. I might want to come back to this game. We do need to rank it, though. Because, oh boy, where are we ranking this one? I like this game a lot. It's got a really good art style. I like the music. I actually think that the, like, gameplay loop is pretty compelling. For bad things, I think that, like, the map is really hard to use and nowhere. Like, we couldn't figure out which factions control which locations, which is certainly a pretty big problem. Keeping track of all that in your head or, like, writing it down would be a gigantic pain. And I mean, I guess that you can go into, like, try and war and stuff and then it'll tell you, but, like, having to menu through all that to do it is annoying. Same with, like, the menuing in general is kind of problematic. Everybody having their, like, speech bubble pop up, and then you have to click through that, and then you can give them orders. It's like, just let me order them. Just let me click on it and order them and be done. Not being able to, like, sometimes it's really exacting where you have to click to get the right person, right? Because you have, and you can't, like, pick them from the menu. You can't just, like, go to next one. There definitely should be some keyboard shortcuts to, like, pick next champion. Next champion. Like, that would be really nice. But it's only mouse control. Like, that kind of thing is kind of obnoxious. Having to go into a burg or into the citadel to give those specific actions, and you have to, like, wait for that to load, then find the right spot, wait for that to load and do it. Like, that type of thing could have definitely been smoothed out quite a bit. And that's not even just, like, a of-the-time thing. They could have done a better job on some of that, I think. I think there's just some choices there that they could have made a little bit. Like, again, not having speech bubbles pop up is just a big one. That being said, man, a lot of this game's rad. Even getting, like, a fairly tactical kind of, like, battle scenario, and that you can negotiate while you're doing that, too. So you can kind of, like, mid-fight, if you manage to get enough of an advantage, you can negotiate with the enemy leader to get them to leave, so you don't have to do the rest of the fight and wear each other out. Like, different things like that seems kind of cool. All the magic system is neat. This game has a lot of potential. I like this thing a lot. Like, I definitely want to play it more. Yeah, even without it being modernized, like, you're right about it would have been more fun not knowing how, like, more modern games have smoothed out some of the UI issues. But realistically, like, I'm glad that it's got mouse control. Like, I'm annoyed that there's not a few things that you could do with keyboard. Like, it'd be nice if there were some shortcuts. But in general, not having to memorize anything else makes it really approachable. And, like, kind of feel modern in a way already. Because you just, like, everything's very simple to go through. It's just click. Right click backs out, left click moves forward. That side of things is actually kind of really smart in a lot of ways. Like, Yeah, tabbing between selectables and stuff would be nice. Like, there's a couple of little things that I'd like to correct, but I think that they were right to side more on, especially back then, like, to make it feel more modern. It feels like it aged really well, because you don't have to do a lot of, like, weird, esoteric keyboard commands and stuff like that, that some of these games had some really awkward controls that way. This is just like, no, man, just click on things. It's like, alright, I mean, like, that just makes sense from a modern standpoint, too. It does run into some problems when they've leaned so hard into the mouse, but, like, in general, it probably made this game hold up really well. It's not Dune 2. I will say that. Like, it's not, let's not go super wild. It's not quite on that level. That being said, this thing actually seems really fun. Like, really fun. I loved the art for it. I really liked, like, the music and sound and stuff, like, all that. And just the basic gameplay loop all seemed good. This is a nice surprise for it to be this awesome. You always love seeing a game that you've never heard of before and be like, oh, because I thought this was role-playing at first. And I'm like, oh, it's not an RPG. This is a strategy game, and a really competent one. It's better than Mechwar. Even though Mechwar is a very specific thing. Man, I really like this game. I don't want to get too wild, but I'm like, I'm building castles. I will say it's not capture the flag either in terms of strategy. This game is so well done. It's thinner in a way, but like really tactical, really, really neat game. I don't think it's better than Duke Nukem. Nah, it's not better than Operation Carnage. That game was a treat. I was stunned by how cool that thing was. I do think it's better than Covert Action, though. In terms of, like, really esoteric kind of strategy games, I like it more than that. Yeah, it's not better than Goodbye Galaxy. This thing is rad as hell, though. Like, I really liked this game. There's those UI things that are a little obnoxious, but I mean, I'm playing BattleTech, the 2018 game, on Wednesdays, and it's got some obnoxious things in its UI. Like, every game has them. Hard to just get everything perfect. And the ability to, like, delegate provinces later seems really good. It's hard to find the eject button. It really is in BattleTech, yes. I know, I'm like, I don't know if it goes above Loom or not. I don't think... It goes over Incredible Machine. I don't think I can put it over Loom, though. Loom is really rad. Celtic Tales. Balor of the Evil Eye. Fucking rad game. Really, really cool strategy game. Hot damn. 63, not 53. So these are all the episode numbers, by the way, if you didn't catch that. So you can always check them out on the VOD, or you can also look at our full list over at DOScider.neocities.org. And if you're a sub or a patron, you can hop on into the Discord, and there is a sub-club channel just for you, where you can put in a request once a month for these. But yeah, this was a blast. I am going to have to go now, though. Appreciate you all being here. If you like the stream, those follows mean a lot. We do this every Monday. Oh, does it get... Nobody's quite killed it off top 250 yet. Soon, though, there will be a Slayer of All Dogs Go to Heaven. In any case, have a good night. Thanks for being here. I'm going to host you over to somebody else, and I will be back again tomorrow with something, a thing that I want to do. How about, let's send you to... Ooh. What is Blood on the Clock Tower? Oh, it's like board game night. Okay, so Ongaku Sensei is a really cool old Magic kind of friend of mine that I'm sure a lot of you have met before, either on here or in real life for some of you. But let's go say hi to Ongaku Sensei doing some board gaming tonight. And other than that, have a wonderful night.